Fewer black voters are going to the polls in 2024 than in the last two presidential elections, yet other minority groups are seeing a surge from early voting. Queen City News anchor Derek Dellinger looks at the numbers and the efforts to draw the minority vote.
Early voting numbers show with just days to go before early voting ends, black voters are not voting as much as they have in previous years. In fact, there's been a steady decline, according to the research, since 2012, something that black voters groups have been working to address. While early voting is breaking records, a closer look at the numbers shows there are also some new success stories in certain voting groups. Then there are others that, for whatever reason, are not, and at the moment, it is a concern.
We're trying to do everything we can, from door knocking, from phone banking, from church talking and neighborhood knocking to get the black vote out.
Colette Forrest is co-founder of the nonpartisan Charlotte Black Voter Project. Its members, along with the NAACP and the Charlotte Black Political Caucus, they've been working to address it and to figure it out. Forrest tells us there is dissatisfaction with both Republicans and Democrats, though she's quick to say that it is not an excuse.
We are trying to say, we get it. You've been let down. However, you are not going to let your children down by not voting and letting your voice be recorded and heard for their future.
A lack of turnout means they're not engaged either by the candidates or by the issues, and are kind of taking a pass and are letting other people decide for them.
We spoke with UNC Charlotte political science professor Eric Heberlich about the numbers.
The numbers do appear to be lower if the trends continue than they were in 2020, which would mean that African-American voters are going to have less impact on the outcome, and their priorities are presumably going to be heard less clearly than otherwise.
And that's where the concern lies. Numbers from the John Locke Foundation show early voting numbers for blacks are a little more than half of what they were in 2020. And with just days to go, it's a lot to make up. At the same time, Hispanics and Asian Americans are seeing higher numbers in their respective groups. Some of those early voting totals, in fact, beating those from 2020.
North Carolina statewide races tend to be decided by very small margins. So the parties have every incentive to find that last few voters who might be persuaded to vote for them and get them to the polls.
Forrest emphasizes this election is more than just about who will be president or which party will be in power. In Mecklenburg County alone, there are about 40 separate items on the ballot to be voted on, and all, she says, deserve as much attention as every vote.
We can't throw the baby out with the bathwater. This is all we got as far as democracy. This is the system, and it's headed up by a stronger two-party system with Democrats and Republicans. And so what we have to do, we have to hold them more accountable.
Forrest says she's starting to see an uptick in black early voter totals here in Mecklenburg County, something that she hopes will be reflected statewide, especially once results come in next week. In West Charlotte, Derek Dellinger, Queen City News.